Rolling up next will be our last pre-final today, your shifters, senior and masters. Cole Matheson in the number 3 inside of row number 1. Daniel Famal in the 37. Starting second. Third, it'll be senior driver Richard Eisted. Kurt Matheson, masters driver. Starting fourth in the 25, A.J. Myers, fifth, senior driver. Starting sixth, the 85, Andres Sabalas. Benjamin Hankinson, senior driver in the 249, starting seventh. Eighth will be masters driver in the 26, Vicky Bryan. Varsha Bagari, masters driver in the 5, starting ninth. Thomas Hankinson, starting in the 10th spot. Gonzalo Avante in the 04, masters driver, starting 11th overall. Sanford in the 24, masters driver, 12th. 13th, Carmelo Rollo in the number 15. Chris Payne in the 14. They'll move into their spots. This will be your shifter, senior masters, 18 laps, last pre-final of the day. And we'll get an intermission and we'll get set to go with our finals. So Andre will look them over as they get set to go. Arm up, green out, we're underway. Everybody coming off the line. A little bit slow, though, on the 25 of Kurt Matheson, your masters driver. I don't think Kurt wanted a better start than that, but they'll get underway. Shifters underway, 18 laps as they'll head into the hairpin turn for the first time. Led by your rock shifter driver of Matheson. And Cole coming out of the gate very strong early on Saturday morning. He locked up the pole position in qualifying. Took the win in heat number 1. Finished second in heat number 2. Scored the win in heat number 3. So he's been right there at the top position. Looking for a big win this weekend. Cole Matheson, again, that is your senior driver. And he'll lead the field early on. A long way to go at 18 laps. Last pre-final of the day. Kurt going to work his way off of the hairpin turn. And from all in that 37 right now with quick time. And Fomal with a 36.805 here in lap number 2. And again, you look what Fomal has done. Qualified third on Saturday, finished third in heat number 1, third in heat number 2, and got a second place finish in heat number 3. So Fomal has had 3 top 3 finishes in all 3 heats. But boy, he's just come up a little bit short. We'll see if he can reach down and get a little extra out of that 37 machine. But right now, he's 0.4 of a second behind your leader off of turn number 1. Those two drivers are starting to break away now from A.J. Myers. A.J. Myers running back in third. He's finding himself 2.7 seconds behind your leader. So not a good start for A.J. Myers. And A.J.'s been very competitive all weekend outside of heat number 3. Only got 4 laps in heat number 3. But heat number 2, A.J. scored the win, picked up the second place finish in heat number 1, qualified second early on Saturday morning. So A.J. Myers with a deep hole right now, 2.7 seconds behind your leader, Cole Matheson. 4 laps complete. Cole right now with overall quick time, 36.627. As he takes that machine up to the top of the hairpin turn. Traffic really stretching out now. Again, good little race going on now. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Eisted, Sabalos, and Kurt Matheson. Kurt in that 25, that's your Masters driver. And Kurt Matheson, your Masters leader. In the 5, Bagari going to make a little bit of move now. Keeps up a position. That's Bagari in that number 5. Right now being scored 9th overall, 8.5 seconds behind your leader. A.J. Myers in lap number 5 just turned a 36.535 for A.J. Myers. Right now, A.J. 2.5 seconds behind your leader, so not coming out of the gate very strong. And you can see AJ looking off that tree turn, sees the distance ahead of him. Cole Matheson. Cole across the line, 6 laps complete. Famal's been very consistent, still 0.4 of a second behind your leader. Famal, quick lap time for him, 36.622. Cole Matheson with a 36.627 for Cole. So Cole's been very consistent lap after lap as your leaders head to the tree turn. And Famal, outstanding driver, world champion. This young man has done everything you possibly had asked for. He has been outstanding. What a racing career he's had. But right now, trying to reach into that bag, get a little extra out of that 37 machine. Cannot get it right now. Still about 0.6 of a second behind your leader. So not a lot, but again, on that last lap, Cole Matheson picked up 0.2 of a second over Famal. AJ Myers running third, 2.5 seconds behind your leader. Again, we'll be closing in on the halfway point. 18 laps. Next time by, it'll be 8 laps complete. So Cole Matheson picked up about 1/10 of a second. Currently holds the 0.7 of a second advantage over Famal. And we got to wonder, Famal's got to be scratching his head. What do I do to need to catch this guy? Tired of looking at the back end of that number 3 plate as they work into that tree turn. So Famal holding on to second. AJ Myers running third. Highstead in the 81, senior driver, being scored in that 4th place. Sabalas in the number 85. That is running 5th right now. Andres with a 6.1 second gap between him and the leader. So 9 laps in, 9 to go. Cole Matheson, your leader, from all running second. AJ Myers runs third. Highstead running fourth. Andres Sabalas running 5th. Kurt Matheson, your leader in the Masters, currently being scored in the 5th spot. Chris Bainey second in the Masters. Vicky Bryant third in the Masters. So 10 laps in, AJ Myers. He's got an 0.8 of a second lead now over Famal. Traffic stretching out. So once Cole got out to that early lead, he's got it dialed in. You see the gap as they head to the top part of the hairpin turn. And AJ Myers going back a lap ago, 36.421. But AJ 2.4 seconds behind your leader. He has closed a little that deficit, but still find himself in a pretty good hole. 2.4 seconds behind your leader. In the Masters, Kurt Matheson still your leader in the Masters. Chris Bainey running second. Vicky Bryant will be scored third in the Masters. And traffic stretching out. Last few laps to go, as we'll see 12 complete this time by. There's your leader, Cole Matheson, very solid. And Cole came out of the gate. That cart rolled in very good as he picked up that top spot in qualifying. Cole Matheson picked up the win in heat number 1 and scored the heat in number 3. Traffic stretching out again. An outstanding job by your race leader, Cole Matheson. 13 laps complete. Going back 1 lap, Cole with a 36.294. You talk about solid. Being up front, and I've talked about it all weekend. If you could be up front and continue to turn quick time, going to really make it difficult for your competitors. And that's exactly what Cole has done. He has now opened up a 1.5 second advantage over Famal. I tell you, Danny's got to be scratching his head. That cart has been very quick. but just coming up short. And he's got that number 3 right ahead of him. There's Danny now off of the tree turn. So 15 laps complete. Next time by for your leader. A.J. Myers, 2.2 seconds behind your leader. A.J. right now the quickest out there with a 36.266. Next time by, it'll be 15 laps complete. And there it is, your leader, Matheson, off at turn number 1 with a 1.7 second advantage. All running second, Myers third, Heisted running fourth, fifth it'll be Sabalas. In the Masters, Kurt Matheson, your leader. Kurt holding on to that lead. Bainey second, Vicky Bryan running third in the Masters. So final 2 circuits to go as your leader, Cole Matheson, into the chicane with a 2.2 second advantage over Famal. In your Masters, Kurt Matheson still holding on to the top position in the Masters. Last pre-final today will get set after a 20-minute break. And we will move on into our finals. Going to be very exciting. The white flag final lap to go is your leader, Cole Matheson, looking to make it a perfect run so far and holding on a 2.8 second advantage. Cole will make his way around for the final time, heads into the tree turn. Nobody around him, uncontested. No problem, no slower traffic around him. He'll head to the top of the oval. And here comes your Rock Shifter senior driver. He'll seal the deal. Cole Matheson will pick up the checker as he sees the win. Famal will come across the line second, 4.2 seconds behind your leader. A.J. Myers comes home third. Heisted fourth. Sabalas fifth in the Masters. Kurt Matheson will score the win. Chris Bainey second. Benjamin Hankinson will pick up in that third spot in the Masters. So outstanding run as the pre-finals in the books. Again, those joining us on the Rock Cup USA live feed. We will be back at 12:50 Eastern time. And we'll get set for our finals of the day. So hopefully you'll be able to join us once again. We'll be back at 12:50 Eastern time.